Morning, everyone, and welcome back. And with the 2022-2023 cyclocross season well underway now, we've had a fair few rounds of the World Cup. It's time for me to move on to the road, off from the road, and on to the off-road, and kicking things off with this weekend's European Championships. The route is on Namur. It's a fantastic circuit, so let's take a look at the route briefly, then the races and my predictions. The route for the European Championships in Namur is pretty similar to most years there. It features steep climbs, it features that off-camber descent, and it features the cobbles as well. If you want to check out the full route from this year, because there have been a few changes, then youngster Matteo de Klerk over in Belgium has gone on the course, and you can see a few little technical changes to the route. It's probably my favourite route for any cyclocross race apart from maybe Zonhoven. On to the junior races now, and the junior women's, I can only really see one rider winning. Lauren Molengrath has been fantastic. She's won every round of the World Cup she could win, and she's really become the dominant junior in women's cycling, and she's Dutch, so no real surprise there. I think two riders that potentially, if she's on an off day, could do well are Britain's Kat Ferguson. She did well at Koppenberg Cross, and Fleur, I can't speak today. Fleur Moors from Belgium. Although I did maybe read that she isn't racing. If she's not racing, it'll be a shame because she podiumed in wherever the last World Cup was. I can't remember. So hopefully she'll be there. The junior men's, they've got a few good riders. Again, the American who won at Koppenberg isn't there, obviously, because it's the Europeans. But they've still got Yuri Korsus, Oliver Akers, and the young Czech rider Jacek. Please help me in the comments. Out of those races, I think Lauren Mulgrath and Oliver Akers will take the Junior European Championships. On to the under-23 races now, and you've got a very, very good set of races here. Puck Pieter, Sharon Van Anrooy, Maria Schreiber, and Zoe Backstead will be the top picks for the women's races, and the Stringer, Ron Hart, and Nace will battle it out in the men's. The route suits Thibaut Nace, it really does, and he is, for me, been showing better than Ron Hart in most of the races this year. He's won the World Cups. He started well, but tired a little bit at Koppenberg. But I think he'll take the European Under-23 Championships, and I think the climbing nature of the course, I think it suits Sharon Van Anrooy in the women's Under-23. The women's elite race is a battle between the Dutch, pretty much. Betsema, Vos, Van Empel, any of those three could win. Although I don't think it is a course for Denise Betsema. It definitely suits Vos and Van Empel. Other names to throw in, you've got Blanca Vash, I think is the bigger threat than maybe someone like Anna-Marie Verst. She's very good technically, being from a mountain bike background, and she can climb from her road as well. So the climb out of the start, the climb out of the finish at start-finish area, the steep banks, I think Vash will surprise. I don't think she's going to win. I think that'll be Fen Van Empel, but she'll be close. Also, it'll be interesting to see how Pauline Ferrand-Prévot does. Obviously, she did Koppenberg and ran a lot of it. So let's see how she gets on in her second race of the season. Final race of the weekend is going to be the men's elite. And until Van der Poel, Pidcock and Van Aert come back, it's really a battle between the Palshausen duo of Elie Iserbyt and Michael van Toornout versus the Creelan rider Laurens Sweeck and the Trek rider Lars van der Haar. I don't think it's a course for Laurens Sweeck. It's too hilly for him. He doesn't have that punch to really get away. So for me, it's between Van Toornout, Iserbyt, and Lars van der Haar. Van Toornout won this course in the World Cup last year, and I think he is going to win again. I really think he suits this race, and he beat Tom Pidcock really convincingly in 2021. So Michael van Toornout will be my European champion, and it'll be a great one. So there we have the race, the route, the riders, and my predictions. Again, they are Mulgraf, Akers, Van Anrooy, Nace, Van Empel, and Michael van Toornout to take the win. Join me for a review of the racing either on Sunday evening or Monday or whenever I have time, hopefully early on this week. Thank you, and I'll see you next time on James Talks Cycling.